Hi, hello. Every time it gets me, every time I get a notification on Discord, not me remembering that it's because of the event, but it sends me like 5 different notifications. I'm just like, what? I gotta remember that. Okay, took care over here. Do I need to charge my phone? Might as well. I've been listening to an audiobook. This whole morning I've been listening to an audiobook. Hi, Loki. So I've been playing it off my phone. Hi, Pete. Oh no, my hair was fine. Why did I do that? Welcome on in, everybody. I gotta be careful with this. I constantly do this thing where I go this, like this, and oh yeah, you know what? That will probably help. Because I need this low enough and close to me so it doesn't pick up the music from the speaker on top. If I could, I would love to have put my mic on this side and prevent that, but it does not, it can't go over there. It'd be in the way, I think. Hi, Nix. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm gonna start putting some oil, my little oil on. Hope everyone's had a good day so far, even if it isn't like extraordinary. Hopefully it's not very stressful. That's always good. Okay. Hey, Stream Element Spots. Thank you for joining. Anyone else have a semi-busy week or a busy week in general? Because I have a slightly busy week. My mom's birthday this week. Actually tomorrow. So I'll be, celebrating for a bit tomorrow. And then Thursday, I go in for my permanent, my crowns. So, it's been hard to schedule anything outside of Mondays, for lives, and just trying to pre-record some stuff for like TikToks and whatnot. Because I'll be going in on Thursday, so I usually want to take the rest of the day, because I go in like first thing in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. They work on it for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I like to take the rest of the day off since I'll be sore. Crowns for the queen, yes. Was it they were talking about like crown tattoos, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna get a tattoo on my crowns. It did cross my mind maybe to put like a little bunny on a little crown, but I'm like, if I can't have rhinestones on it, then I don't want it. Have you watched these Masters Defense? Got it. It's, yeah, I remember you said you had a busy weekend, so it's good that you're taking it easy right now, getting some rest and relaxation. I had to switch my nails. I touched up my hair the other day, and I was cleaning out I took my gloves off for some reason. I think because I didn't want them touching everything because they were covered and I didn't have any more gloves. And I went to clean the dye bowl, and I had napkins, so I thought I was fine, but not realizing that the bleach seeped through the napkins, and then all my nails, all my purple matte nails got ruined, and I was like, I have to go and thankfully I had these. They're like the same size. I just have these in just a glossy white. Not as striking as the other one, but fits for the summer. Need my blood drawn tomorrow, but other than that, nothing to do. Feed the vampires, yes. Okay, just checking, making sure that we're moving just fine on YouTube's end. Excellent condition, no buffering, no drop frames. Doing good. So yeah, I've been I wanted to try to get onto Twitch sometime this week. I know I say it every Monday, every time I have a dentist appointment. This month, every week except for my birthday week, I have a dentist appointment. So, and because it's students, they're trying to be as gentle as possible, but they take their time, and I rather them take them time so it's not a rushed procedure. So, it just means like, and then like my side of my mouth is swollen and whatnot because I'm going in for the crowns on Thursday, and then next week, it's like the final touch. Well, it's not the final touch. It's like the final thing until I can do an implant. They are actually fixing all of the teeth here. If they have time, they're going to do all like 6 teeth they have to fix up front. They go, that's just superficial. There's no really cavities. It just has to be like emptied and refilled. And so, but there's like 6 of them up front. So they're like, if it's too much, they're only going to do 3, and then I got to come back and then do the other 3. But I'm going to hopefully sit there, have them do all of them. So then finally, basically everything, all my teeth have been fixed, and I just have to come back whenever they say I have the okay. I've got the green light, so they can replace one of the teeth with an implant. Half a year. Students are more careful than veterans. Sometimes they actually, yeah, sometimes. Some of them, so what they did is they just brought in the, so they just had some graduate, and they always have like, it's like a junior and a senior. So I'm with the junior who just like basically started. So, she, you know, she's still trying to figure things out. She's trying to be gentle, but, you know, sometimes they want to get the work done and they prioritize that. It's like, my mouth, my lips can only stretch so far. Excited for you to be done. Yeah. So, it's just, I'm happy for it to be done. I didn't want to go past July. That's why you'll be seeing, like, a lot of, like, like, it's hard to schedule stuff when I don't know how long it'll take me for it to heal, because when I got the crowns, what's it called, prepped, I was sore for about 4 or 5 days after that one. Sister Retracted, why are you taking away my message? Okay, let me grab those cards. Do we want to use the big deck? You know what? Maybe we'll use Big Daddy. It keeps taking away the message and only showing the emoji. I have no idea. I don't think it's a setting I have on. I don't remember setting anything up like that. You're gonna have to put it in a line. I was saying implant gain. Okay. You got there eventually. You didn't delete that one. Okay. I am here. Hi, Aaron. Okay, I'm going to start shuffling right now so we can get going on the tarot portion. Hold on. I feel like I have some heartburn, so I might be burping a lot. So sorry in advance for that. I will be AFK, so much to say later. Ooh. There shall be a meeting of the ducks and VIPs in a certain Discord. Oh shit, I almost forgot. Sorry, my brain is kind of everywhere. I've spent my mind in a book, in an audiobook this morning. So let me try to gather my thoughts before I even touch on like the cards, before we even get into it. I do have something that is going live today. It is normal because we're 1 week away from the new moon in Cancer. So the new moon in Cancer energy group ritual information is in the description box of this video. It links to my Ko-fi, so you can sign up there because it's $11.11 to join in. My wife on that lip. Oh my god, that lip is amazing. Hi Jay, we're talking about me, like slightly. I think just from Loki about, was it the Master Defense? But yeah, so the new moon in Cancer, we're 1 week away. Group ritual is out there. We're dealing with, you know, that protective energy, protecting of home, nurturing. This is a divine nourishment is the theme for this collective, for this group ritual. So I'll be focusing in on nourishment, self-love, a lot of love, romance. It's kind of like whatever your body really needs, what your mind needs, what your soul needs. We're going to be refilling that cup. Cancer, water, dealing with the cups, Queen of Cups energy, the Chariot, and the Major Arcana. So we'll be dealing with that, like the exact details if you would like to know, or if you're just looking for some affirmations to use for this new moon in Cancer, or is it in the description box or also on the Ko-fi. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I'm actually hopefully getting actually after I go live today to record a brand new updated information about group rituals that I'll be posting to my YouTube channel here. You might also see something about this. I might just do a story on TikTok. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to grow my TikTok. So if you guys do see my TikToks come up on your feed, any sort of interaction, just liking the video, if you want to just drop an emoji or something, or like a little comment on it to help it keep growing, I'd really appreciate it, because I would really like to have a little bit more freedom on TikTok to go live on there. So I'm trying to grow that one between my book content and my tarot content. I'm also going to be recording for TikTok an additional reading. It's a very small reading. It's just using oracle. Typically I only use oracles for that one, and I'll be posting that later tonight. So I'll be posting that one later tonight, and so if you're looking for more oracle content, you can check out there. Me and shorts right now on YouTube just don't get along. I don't know why. I'm such a talker, it's really hard to do anything over or under a minute long for shorts. So once I figure that out, TikTok and YouTube are my main sources of content, and I'll throw some stuff up on Instagram or Twitter, but like it's not that. Usually it's just like fun stuff, extra stuff, behind the scenes stuff. It's, if you're looking for my tarot and my book content, TikTok and YouTube, it's where it's at. And hi Jay again. YouTube issue, not just a me. Okay, can we write again? Oh, something like that. Nothing. Nothing on my side. It still says excellent condition, but I will say, hold on. Stream is healthy. Chat rate? Views? Okay, so on my side, there's usually, I try to ignore it, but it's like this weird bar that will go up. Actually, where's my phone? I don't know if the phone will be able to show it on the camera. I might have to post a picture in the Discord. But it's just like a bar, and it goes up and down. Usually when I'm streaming, it goes up and down. I just ignore it. And it's supposed to tell you like how many viewers are coming in and out. There's no real way to hide it besides clicking into a different tab. It's actually been frozen. It's been frozen. The count is up there. I can see the count, but the bar hasn't moved, and I just noticed it. It's not moving. You mean like AO3? I'm so sorry about your fan fictions too, by the way. That is tragic. I could not. Thankfully, I've got Kindle Unlimited, but I've also I've gone on Hoopla. Like I said, I've been listening to audiobooks. Is good here. Yeah. So it's a YouTube thing, I'm assuming. Okay. Sitting on my foot again because I can't stop. Won't stop. But if obviously, if the stream starts to buffer, if you have to ping me on Discord, you can do so. Let me actually, oh god, my mouse is on the wrong computer. There we go. I'm seeing all the pictures now. Okay, I'll have Discord open. I couldn't help myself, I read it. I can cover this chat up. I'm gonna keep mod chat. I'm gonna have to keep one thing open. So I'm gonna keep mod chat open. Just let me know via mod chat if something's going wrong with the stream, because I'll be seeing that one more than I will be this screen. Because besides the frozen bar, it doesn't show me anything else. Okay, now let's get into it. Your stream came at a perfect time. We are using the Big Daddy Tarot deck, and with Big Daddy, we have up to 3 tower cards in here, 3 star cards. There's a lot of there's duplications in this deck, and I do like it. Did I use it to do a reading for myself and Erin yesterday? Yes, I did. And did he get the tower? I know everyone is wondering. Yes, he did. I think someone, either I think I did a reading for myself and I got 2 towers in one of my readings, but I also had 2 stars, so, you know. So wondering at this point. I did, yeah, and you got the really pretty one, the really pretty one, so that's why I'm making sure I'm shuffling it really, really good. Actually, after normally after readings, I tend to always, like, shuffle. You get a tower of Flame Earring, yes. Alright, let's see what flips out of this deck. So we know what's coming up this week ahead. I feel like this has been a very chaotic... Usually I'm, like, done with the tarot portion by now. I just couldn't help it. I just wanted to kind of, like, chill and just chit-chat for a little bit. Now we'll get into it. Maybe I'll put a timestamp in the description box or in the comments or something. And, like, pin, like, hey, the reading actually starts around this time, if you're wondering. Hi, Astro. How are you? Oof. When I curled my hair today, my arm was, like, so strong. Okay, so we got the first row already came out. We had 4 cards flipped right out of here. Okay. The first card up is the Tower card. It's the Tower card. Truthfully, it's not something to actually be, like, afraid of. We just like to have that joke around here. It's just like a funny little thing. But we did get the Tower card. We got the Fiery Tower. We didn't get Cool, Calm, Collected Tower card. But in reverse, this is about not wanting to let go of certain beliefs or not wanting to let go of a project or an idea. I am glancing at chat. Plus it's upside down. Hell yeah. It's a lot of resistance to change. It's a lot of resistance of, like, it's like you have an idea or you've been working on something. You've been putting a lot of, like, time and effort and thought into this idea, and you've built upon it. You've worked on it, and it's so hard for something to come in and, like, take it away from you. And this could also just be an unexpected change that you don't know how to adapt to, so it's leaving you feeling, like, very anxious, feeling you very worrisome, like you're not sure how to do this. And this could be like an issue from a past that you thought was covered, and it's coming back up, and it's like, I thought we settled this, what is it coming back for? And Spirit's like, because it wasn't settled, it wasn't done, there's still cracks in the foundation, we haven't taken it all out. It's a tower stalking me. How time to act. Always the card in my life, right? But, and as a challenge, this could be dealing with financials. We have the 9 of Pentacles, right? We've been trying to complete a cycle. This could be dealing with work, career, money-wise, like things are crashing down it. You aren't sure if you invested things in the right spots. Like, you want to be self-sufficient, but we're having an issue possibly being independent in this situation. There could be a lack of confidence because our invitation is the Queen of Wands. And in this card, you can see right there, the card right here where she's not looking at us, she's looking towards her own visions, her own future. She's not allowing others to come in and steal the show, steal her idea, or like pressure her to change and look the other way and turn her cheek. Please, I don't need cards this intense right now. We'll have some softer oracle cards, I promise. I promise. We'll bring in some softer oracles. So, but with the Queen of Wands, this is your invitation to have more confidence. This is Aries energy. This is not aggressive, but Aries have been known to be aggressive, headstrong, stubborn, wanting to initiate change, wanting to take this change on. And it's a cardinal sign. It's the initiator, wants to start things. We're in a cardinal season. Okay, so this could be just more of like wanting to take hold and take charge of a situation. And this could be dealing with that self-sufficiency of wanting to be more independent, wanting to also connect. Because with these two cards in particular, we have a cat, a little black kitty cat right down there at the feet, which is also initiation of like intuition. It means intuition, connecting with the spirit realm, someone guiding you softly, you know, whispering in your ear, your gut, your instinct, and having to go with that, trust in that. And then in this card as well, there is a little messenger bird right there that is trying to give a message. It's just like little whispers. That's kind of like the feeling of like, you thought the change from the past was done and settled with, and it's like the little cracks that are coming up from it. To not resist that sort of change, to not like push it back into the shadow realm in a sense. Because we have also the Moon card in reverse. Now with this Moon card, this is also about the wild, I was just thinking the wild unknown, also because I have the wild unknown deck like right there, and it's, you know, the card of that deck is the Moon card. So with the Moon card, that brings us some Pisces energy into the mix, the daydreamer, you know, beloved by Venus and Jupiter. The card, the planets of love and expansion and growth. This is about wanting clarity. This also could be implication for the new moon we just talked about, is in 1 week. You know, we have that moon coming up, and it's a new moon, so it's the dark moon. Things are in darkness, moving through with instinct, right? You may not have faith in that because you feel very lost. It feels very dark. You don't see a direct pathway. All right, I need to get more cards to continue the story. Not at all stubborn. Okay. Woo. Now, I know I already said that I am personally going to celebrate someone's birthday this week, celebrating my mother's birthday, but we have the Four of Wands present here. This is celebrations, this is partnerships, this is, you know, like think of like graduations and completions, and just going out and having a good time, having that energy to see your victories, and just wanting to go and party and celebrate. I'm having threesome with Jupiter and Venus. So yeah, so they're kind of known as the rulers of, well, besides Neptune. So in modern astrology, Neptune rules over Pisces. In traditional astrology, Jupiter rules over Pisces. And it's also, I think the right term, I'm so sorry if this is wrong, but I'm like 99% positive, it's exalted in Venus. Venus, the planet of love, because it loves that dreaminess. It has that power. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, growth, and luck. So it's like having that, your dreams grow in luck, that sort of thing. I want a good time. Just don't tell Aaron. Oh my god, graduation. Good time. I'm honestly feeling attacked. I'm from California, so that makes sense. Honestly, got it. So okay, so yeah, so we have this, and this can be like a bit of a challenge, especially if like with finances, because these are in the position of feeling very challenging this week, potentially feeling very lonely or wanting to have someone to go with you, because this person is independent. This person is doing it on their own, and you might be feeling very lonely with this card here. Like, who are you supposed to go celebrate with? You know, like wanting to make those plans to celebrate, might have struggles to celebrate, or you're not spending it the way you would like to celebrate. So it's like maybe this week is planning ahead of time, planning to, you know, when are you going to party, when are you going to go out and have fun, you know, but also also maybe having challenges looking at what there is to celebrate or what there is to go out and do. Like, you might be feeling obligated, like the guilt of like, I want to go out, I want to have fun, but there could be guilt from that Tower card that's been lurking in the back. However, However, we have a star card. Now, the star card, in my mind, I don't know why I always think of this. Whenever I see a tower card, I always hope there is a star card. And it is the card of wishes, of a hope. Some people love the star card. Some people don't like it. Because it is kind of just like a star of wishing. It's a lot of inaction. It's more of reflection. This is Aquarius energy. We've got some air energy flowing into here. Got air, fire, water. You know, the tower card is representation of Mars, which is Aries and Scorpio energy. More in modern astrology, it would be Aries from Mars, okay? The card of action. My panic attack. The damn guild, it's like my tower card. I like the beer at 11 a.m. I like it. I like it. So with this with all the star card, this is also like healing after the tower has come down. So it's like whenever I see a tower, I like to see the star because it's like the light shining, a guiding force, divinely connected, a softening of the blow in a sense. Like you'll see the light there, and it may come from community members or like a communal energy source, as we see with the water. Sorry, I heard sirens. I don't think you'll hear sirens, but I heard it. Excuse me. So this week it's like finding that hope, finding that North Star, you know, looking to the stars. You might be wanting to pick up stuff to learn about astrology. This is also about, if you're into astrology, looking into what's it called? I'm trying to think of how to say it. When you look at astrology for divine guidance, like when you do certain things, when the planets are aligned, when the timing is just right. You know, this could also be with the moon card there, is that some of you want to be planning for that new moon. Like you don't have to join in my group ritual. You might be doing your own group ritual for that day. Or your own ritual, not group ritual, but you might be doing your own thing for that night. And new moons are really great for manifesting or just creating. In other words, also aligning with energy. You don't have to create energy that's already out there. You're trying to attract it to you. You're trying to align yourself with it to bring it into your life. What is it that you're seeking and what you want? Like what you've been wishing for is coming to you. Because with the Queen of Wands has been known as the witch, just the witch of the tarot, and also an influencer, an attracting force, kind of like a moth to a flame. You know, this is the flame that we see here. So what have you been wishing for and what have you been attracting? You know, like what are you trying to attract to you this week? Okay, we got another row we got to do. A lot of people here mentally are going to be setting themselves free. Okay. Things are coming together here. Because we have now the... Oh, sorry, my foot fell asleep. The Eight of Swords in reverse. And so when we see the Eight of Swords and it sits here underneath the Moon card, it's becoming aware of the self-sabotaging ways that you have been doing to yourself. It's about trying to see things from a new perspective and letting yourself have, like, giving yourself that permission and letting yourself being able to research things, to see things. Your mind and yourself have been the ones that have been holding you back in the first place. You're becoming aware. That's why we see that Tower card. It's like you've been so, like, forced to see it a certain way that it's been hard to change it. It's been very, very hard to change that. And it's kind of like that mentality of like guilt that's in there, of wanting to celebrate or wanting financial freedom and wanting to do the things to bring you financial freedom, but what has been sabotaging you. And this is like the mind has, the thoughts. You've been entertaining thoughts in your head that have been like pinning you to the ground, but it's been you this entire time. We have a 10 card. We have a 10 as a challenge right here as the 10 of Wands, something coming to completion. This is also about releasing responsibilities that weren't yours to begin with. Like you've been holding on to responsibilities. You can also been holding on to other people's emotions, other people's thoughts. It's about releasing that right now. Okay, this is about also delegating tasks, acting like the Queen of Cups. So this is an invitation. The Queen of Cups is actually interesting enough. I associate with Cancer energy. Of course, could also be Pisces and Scorpio, but I particularly see the Cancer card in the Queen of Cups. Okay, and then our shadow card We got the Three of Cups right here. Okay, hold on. Let me move over to the side. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta do that to make sure that those cards don't fall out of my hand and all over the floor. Okay, so we're also seeing a lot of water in these cards. I know that the Star in Aquarius is air energy, but there is water in the card right here, a pouring of water, of being guided. You've got the fire of the Queen of Wands and the water of the Queen of Cups. Opposites, you know, doing things you normally wouldn't do. The Three of Cups here, it's coming from a place of you've worked hard. You may not be exactly where you're at now, hence why like the 10 is in reverse. Like, it's a good 10 to have in reverse because it's imagining the wands slipping through, but I think someone's going to have a very rough time in allowing those tasks, those actions to slip through, because it's like you've done so much and it's just gripping hold, and that's why the Tower comes in. We got to shatter some things, we got to get rid of some things, we're clearing it out, we need to make something, we got to make space, we got to make something new here. And the Three of Cups here, it's like this is coming from a place of wanting just to vent, wanting to go out with friends, wanting to talk. And like I said, there might have been those challenges right there, right? It's a challenge to go out, but maybe you have to think of it from a new thing. Maybe you have something you have to do digitally. You can set up a digital date. You know, it doesn't have to be something you spend a lot of money going out. You can keep it very budget friendly. You can keep going where you're going to go like just to a park or something. But this is wanting to vent. This is wanting to release your frustrations, just to talk, not necessarily like looking for advice this week, but just being like, I'm stressed out about this. I've been working on this, or I want to share my ideas with someone who's also going to be enthusiastic, you know, or just like accepting, like, yeah, sure, like, let me hear about what you're trying to do. I don't have to give you any feedback, and having that open communication with someone as well. The Queen of Cups is also inviting creativity, creating like getting inspired, looking at artwork, creating something beautiful, having and dealing with your space. You might, like I said, a lot of decluttering here, and also could be emotional decluttering. This is also about nurturing yourself, and nurturing your dreams as well, like what your passions, nurturing them, giving them time. Now, interesting as well, when I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking of the book. I have it marked on my Goodreads. I am going through, I've started it before and I paused, and now I'm back at it again. The Artist Way. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about that one. In the book, she talks about how as artists, and like artists it's not just for artists. You can be into business, you could be a writer, you could be a painter, like me, a tarot reader, like you can do that sort of, like anyone can do this tactic, but it's having a date, scheduling a date with yourself. And in this way, I just saw mod chat, so sorry if you guys can't chit chat, so sorry. But I can see if you're chatting in the Discord, I can read it there as well. One second. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. I didn't get any notification about it, but I hope it fixes. So yeah. Wanting to hang out with friends, wanting to vent with that Three of Cups. Oh, and the art, that's what I was saying, was the date. Is taking yourself on a creative date, but actually scheduling the date and like spending 2 hours minimum, 2.5 if you can. And you can go somewhere to be inspired, or it's just like, you know, you doing something for fun and actually scheduling it in and sticking to it, keeping it important. Don't let someone come in there and manipulate you, guilt you into changing your plans and be like, how important is that? Why are you doing this? I need you, or blah, blah, blah. It's like, this is important. You've made a commitment to this. Stick with that commitment. Okay. My mouse keeps going to the wrong. Oh no, my Discord has to update. Oh, we'll do that afterwards. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to surrender cards. And I'm stuck. Chair's stuck on the vent. Okay. Step bro stuck. Okay, what do we need to release? Oh, you can talk again. Okay. It's so jarring when I'm like, is anyone there? I was left out of this combo. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. Nothing on my end is saying anything. Just keeps saying excellent connection. I just wonder, is like YouTube putting out a statement, or are we like, I don't think it's a channel. It has to just be a YouTube thingy. Literally Magic. I was like, hi, hello. Sorry, I'm just here making food too. Oh yeah, no worries. If you guys just want, like, I know with tarot sometimes it's really hard to like interact, you know, for some things. So like, unless you've got questions or whatever. So if you want to just like to chill and like just listen, that's absolutely fine. I was just like, I see some people like in mod chat, and I was just like, are we okay? Are we good? Like, I just want to make sure I'm at least connected, because you can always go back and watch the VOD later too. The non-mods. Pete was here earlier. But yeah, I can, if you wrote, I have the Discord open, so if you wrote in Discord, I would be able to read it too. I promise I did not ban everyone. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I think Aaron's actually been banned. Aaron saw the Tower card and was like, that's it. I'm getting rid of everybody. Aaron is sus. Yeah, for being annoying. There's Pete. Okay. We're going to do our surrender cards, then we're going to start doing our 1, 2, 3 stuff. Aaron switched off YouTube. Because this is what I tried sending when it wouldn't let me. It allowed for me to vent the other day. See, I needed that. Thank you, bro. Yeah, he was like, no, we're not talking about that. Hacker voice I'm in. Okay, so a few things that we can surrender for this week. I think everyone will probably agree to this one, but is surrender the drama. Oh, I just realized I was blocking my mic. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. I think this is also about getting involved in other people's drama that you don't have any business in. This is just like, here, we're gonna watch from the outside. We don't need to interact, or we don't need to put information out there that's nobody's business. Like when this Tower moment hits and you're just like stressing out and whatnot, this is about not trying to attack or cause or go after people's, you know, and causing drama. I am the drama. Yes, but I like drama. If it's not about, see, that's where I get my drama, is I watch on TikToks the tea channels, and like they'll give me everyone else's drama, but it's not my drama. So I appreciate that, or the drama in the books. And then we have surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what you do. Take action and be confident that you've chosen the right path. This is that Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Cups, because both of these cards have both people in here not looking at us. They're not looking and trying to read what we're saying or doing or communicating. They are focusing in on their own visions, on their own projects. They're taking care of their own business, because that's what's important to them. This is what's going to help you get that self-sufficiency, to get that to get the dreams that you're aiming for, right? To give you that confidence. If you just walked into a room and just like believed in yourself, you know, for that, and just stop thinking about what other people are going to say about you, because no matter what you do, you know, I think a lot of us don't realize, like, no matter what you put out there, someone is just going to hate it. I think if you put a lot of things on social media, like as me, just like as I put like my candle rituals, you know, like for the time lapse videos, anyone can see those, and you have random people disliking it, and like you're like, ew, you know, whatever, saying stuff, and it's like, it's just the candles burning, you know, like in the picture, like just with some music. Did you not like the music? And it's just like, you know, no matter what you do, someone's not gonna like it. What is it, that thing on Twitter when it's like, I love pancakes or something, and then people are like, what are you trying to say waffles are bad? And it's like, no, I'm just saying I like pancakes. It's super important, yeah. The drama card appearing right after I started drama. Flight attendant drama is amazing. If I watch it on TV show. Was it, I always get the compilation ones where they bring all of the drama. Like, you're like, we got our top 3 this week. I love those. And then this surrender to trust, surrendering to yourself and trusting in the process. Remember the cat and the bird, that connection, you know, that connection that we see to spirit, to being guided. It's implying that as well. It's like when you hear those voices, when you hear that intuition guiding you, it's like, stop doubting it. Even if it's like, it might be something new that you have to start doing. You might want to start also meditation, because it falls into this one, is surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everybody else happy, especially when it's nowhere to be found. I feel like those are for like the conversations where you're like, I know that you're wrong, but even if I can prove to you with facts and like try to tell you this, you're still not going to listen to me. So why am I going to waste my breath in this? Like, there's no point into it of like me now getting stressed out about the situation because you won't listen. Like, I can't control, and that's another thing with the Tower card as well. Normally when we see the Tower card, now this one doesn't have it in here, there would be, yeah, they're not in this one. I have some where they are in there, but there'd be 2 figures falling from the tower, and one of those figures is like freaking out and has lost their crown, and then the other figure is kind of like gracefully falling, like, yeah, it happened, but I'm gonna land on my feet, I'm gonna pick up the pieces, I'm gonna rebuild, and I'm gonna take care of stuff. This is not gonna stop me. You know, I'm just gonna have to do it a different way. I'm gonna have to think outside the box. You know, like, something must have obviously been wrong. Okay, so we have that one. Let us do, we're gonna do resets. I feel like doing the audacity. We're actually gonna do that one second. We're gonna do, these 3. We are gonna start with, what is it called? The Rebel deck. The spiciest, or the meanest, I guess I should say. Then we'll do the Audacity deck, and then we will do the Journey, kind of like ending on a soft note. I'm gonna pull 3 cards from this one. You can choose 1, 2, or 3, or you can have them all, or you can have none of them if you don't want to participate. But we're starting with this one, so keep that in mind. If you're like, I'm not in the mood for any sort of harsh words, I don't want to hear it. Sometimes, some of them are actually kind of nice. They're just, you know, using swear words. I'm going to shuffle. And again, you can pick 1, 2, or 3. I'm scared though. Well, hopefully the cards following it will soften the blow a little bit. Got 1. Got 2. We have 3. Okay. Interesting. servers? Oh my, Christian Minecraft server. I'll go with all of them. Alright, Pete's taking all of them. Okay, are you ready? Card number 1. This is your card. You have... Wait, I'm curious. Okay. You have... Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. That is for you, whoever picked number 1. Number 2, card number 2. This is your option. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Eat your vegetables. So yeah, we have this one. It's very, very particular. Okay, pizza's Mother Nature too. Okay, number 3. Number 3. Here we have it. You think someone is lying. They are. Ooh. I'm wondering for everyone who picked number 3, who was the person that popped up in your mind? This could also be implying to yourself if perhaps you've been lying to yourself. It's... Nobody really. Sometimes the cards resonate, sometimes they don't. Alright, so that's why we're doing 2 more. Well, we're going to do 2 more oracles. It's still Aaron. We're going to do the Audacity one. Same thing, same thing. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. I'm always lying to myself. Just knew that before the card. I was like, wait, isn't everyone saying that YouTube's lying to them right now? Alright, I'm gonna have to read the guidebook for this one, depending on the cards, but I just like reading out the guidebook for right now, because this is still brand new to me. We've got 1. Again, all of them. You got it. I feel like I have to sneeze. We've got 2. Oh, it's too much. And we have 3. Okay. To pop you over there. Hold on, let me get the page ready for this first one. I'm not sure, I know what the card is, but I'm not sure if they interpret it the same way that I would for a tarot card. Okay. Okay, so for those who picked card number 1, this is the card for the Audacity deck. You have the card Death. I wish the camera would pick this up nicer. The artwork is so pretty. But yeah, so we've got Death. And so the book says, amidst her smoldering bones and ashes, a woman is undergoing a resurrection. And while the detritus of her former self smolders, below her are roots that are anchored deep in earth and an all-seeing eye of truth, grounding her internally. Your message: use the light from your own fire to embolden yourself and others. Hold onto the light even if you light yourself up in the process. Prioritize yourself, your health, your emotional well-being above anyone else at this time. A That's kind of nice. It's kind of similar a little bit. I think it takes more of a, like a self-care turn than the death card in the tarot. But it still has like that, the phoenix rising, because was it death is Scorpio. Scorpio is about rising from the ashes. Okay, hold on. Let me get this one. This is 3. I've never like even gotten this one, so this is definitely brand new. Number 2, you have the fiddle leaf fig. There we go. The fiddle leaf fig. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is as futile as the fiddle leaf fig. Your message: give it up. Regardless of your boho woven planter basket, your fiddle leaf fig will die a slow and painful death, leaf by leaf, until you're left with nothing but a crispy stub and an $89 hole in your pocket. Despite your best intentions, strict watering schedule, fertilizer, dutiful misting, and perfectly positioned growing lights, it's not happening. Let it go. Be free of the fig. Find a lower maintenance or plastic plants to sedate your black thumb. I'm also, like, I know this is very, very particular to talk about a plant, but I think this could also be about well-laid plans that just haven't been working. It's about letting that go. But that one was a little intense. Okay, now I know this one popped up, but again, I don't really remember the problem that they have. I think with this one, I'm pretty sure I remember what it means. Let me just double check though. Okay, I might just read the message for this one. So we have, for card number 3, you have the Hermit. And in this one, with the Hermit card, this is about kind of being drawn to wanting to be like wanting to be extroverted, but you're introverted. Wanting to see people, but wanting to have time to yourself. Like, it's like wanting to go out, but wanting also to stay in. Like, you know you should be talking or socializing, but you also want to just stay in your PJs, you know? So this message is: you've been in a constant fight or flight introvert / extrovert cycle for a while now. You want friends but love being alone. You are overwhelmed but bored. You crave understanding, yet everyone annoys you. How can you do little things to achieve more of a sense of balance? Take baby steps. So it's kind of like, you know, I think it's more of like, don't do things to the extreme, you know what I mean? Like it literally says take baby steps into progress. Like, you know, chit-chatting even in here, if you're like dealing with people, like chit-chatting for a little bit, going to people's chats and just saying, hey, how are you, blah blah blah, yeah, I've been doing this, and then be like, I'm gonna lurk for the rest. So that was a little bit of social interaction. Absolutely fine. Okay, so hopefully I don't think any of these were, well, you know what, maybe the first 2. I think card 1, card 2 were kind of rough. And card 3, not as much. I just read Jay's comment. Not for me, and I'm gonna sue for emotional damage. Okay, so we're going to do this hopefully to soften everything as we end and, you know, conclude with this reading. We're going to do the Journey Oracle. I'm going to shuffle it for a little bit, and you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or we have some people who want all 3. That's absolutely fine. This deck is about finding your place, like where your energy is right now. You can look at it that way, or a message you need to know in regards to your journey. Remember to never force it to make it fit. Okay, one more time, and let's start flipping. Got card number 1. And we got number 2 and 3. Okay. Let me get this one open first. Okay, here we go. It's so quirky. Okay, card number 1. This is your option, or this is not your option. This is your choice. This is your card. We have the process. Look, I'm not like others. So we have the process. Okay, so the process says, when we're working towards something, it's hard not to focus on the finish line. How will we be received? Will we be successful? How much money will we make? Unfortunately, we cannot control the outcome, only our part of the equation. So focus on the process. Absorb yourself in the present in creating and less in the future outcome. Whatever you're working towards will have a better chance if you enjoyed bringing it to life. Instead of worrying about the future, ask how you can absorb yourself in the process. I like that. Especially this is talking about that creative process, that Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands energy. You know, making sure that it's something you enjoy, not something you're stressing out about having to complete either. I got you too. Yeah, something is still definitely wrong. Unless, am I supposed to like zoom in on this? Maybe. Nope, that's not gonna work. I have actually no idea how to zoom in on that, but whatever. Okay. Let me get the second one, card number 2, ready. Thankfully, this one's in alphabetical order. Some of the pages stick together. I'm so quirky, got it. Okay, number 2. Number 2, you have sacred space. Sacred space. Create a sacred space where you can explore yourself completely. Maybe it's a journal, a spot under a tree, or a blanket, a place in your imagination, or even this deck of cards. Wherever it may be, you deserve a safe space to dream, a place for uninterrupted self-reflection and unrushed creative work. For time away from the loud world, a space quiet enough to hear the whispers within until they become just as loud as the world outside. This is your inner wisdom, your intuition, the universe coming through you. Return to the space whenever you need it. And that gives a little bit of goosebumps because we were just talking about that inner voice, being able to sit with your inner voice, not letting logic always win out when you need to be based off of intuition, about when you're thinking about your situation, when you realize you need to get outside help and you need to delegate tasks, that you need to have a creative process where you allow yourself creativity without judgment. Pisces are dreaming all the time. They know how to work those deep waters. They know how to work dreams to their benefit. That's why they have deep psychic powers, deep intuition. They know how to connect emotionally with people, to read people. It's very intriguing. Pisces are very, very intriguing. Very intriguing sign. Okay, I know there's a bunch of number 3s out there, so let me get to your card. Okay, here we go. We get it. We have your beacon. I think this one has come up before. I don't remember if it was last week, but we have your beacon. The star. Oh, yeah, the star. We have the star. I like that. It's time to transmit your beacon and start sharing your work. It's time to send your poems, your illustrations, your photography, or your ideas out into the world. Don't listen to your fears. When you dive past them into the work you're meant to do, your beacon will shine the brightest. Your audience already exists. They just need to find you. There are over 7 billion people in the world, and you only need a tiny fraction to connect with your work. They're out there watching and waiting for you. It's time. Love the stars. Well, I wanted to post another chapter today, but AO3 was down. Oh my gosh. That's so rude. It's up again. Okay, so at least it's working, right? I was like, is there a connection between AO3 and YouTube? Maybe it's like a whole internet thing. Oh. Does behavior run and own AO3? Question for the audience. Do we see a connection? Are we just gonna blame behavior for this though? Do we just blame them anyways? I feel like we should. I feel like we should just put the blame there. I'm fine with it if you are. Okay. Do we have any requests? Is there anything else you feel like you need to know for this week? Do we want an affirmation for this week? Or do we want self-care? Or we feel really good? Do we feel really good about this reading, about this week ahead? So no, they're lying. Exactly. The card said so. If we're feeling good about it, then we can leave it just at that. Sometimes I do like to wrap it up at least with one affirmation, but like self-care, we got that. We'll pull full self-care cards. More me about work, so time to really make my moves. Yes. Prepare for that. Focus on your vision. It's the emotional damage. I'm gonna yell. Ooh, we had one just flip right. Oh, we had they're coming out aggressive. 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 This is aggressive self-care. This isn't soft fluttering out of the deck. This is aggressive. Now, since it's self-care, I wouldn't recommend like picking 1, 2, or 3. If you would like to, go right ahead. I'm actually gonna pull 4 of them, to be honest. I just feel like 4 works. Because when it comes to the self-care cards, sometimes some are better than others, or some of them are harder to do, I should say that. They're not as accessible, so it's like, be like, well, I can't do that, so I might do something else. Have your selection. You can do all of them, you can do none of them, you can do, they might inspire you to do something else. So I like that for the self-care. Okay, so for the self-care cards, I said we got 4 options. The first one that flipped out aggressively as we're having these talks, we're talking about this 9 of Pentacles right here. We have abundance planning, okay? Abundance planning. Where is your money going? Now, this I would say is a harder, this would say truly self-care. Self-love, as I've said, like, I'm sorry if this is like repetitive, but has always in my mind been like when you indulge, you have an extra drink, you have a glass of wine, you have a beer, you have a bubble bath, like that is self-love. That is moisturizing, it's taking care of yourself. We love that, we do. This might be a lot harder for abundance planning, but this is something that needs to be done. This is something you need to take care of. You need to know where your money is going, what you're trying to save for, writing it out, like getting pen and paper, getting a spreadsheet, all that sort of stuff. Even number pick. They're exactly what I need, okay? Okay, and then number 2, we have connect with crystals. This is that grounding energy. This is that meditative energy. You might want to research crystals, learn more about crystals, get a crystal. You might be crystal shopping. You may want to get crystals for a specific need that is in your life, whether it's, to attract something you want to attract money, abundance, prosperity, love, friendship, that sort of stuff. You might want to look into that to surround your space. This is also dealing with like the home, your also for those because actually it's sitting right underneath this, the sacred space. Your sacred space may be wanting some crystals or stones or something to represent that, okay? Number 3, we have a lot of journaling going on because we have a lot of writing. We got a dream journal, right? We got a dream journal. You have to be taking notations of your dreams this week. You know, like I said, that new moon coming up, a lot of times closer to the new moon, a lot of people, their dreams start getting a little chaotic. There could be a lot of downloads in your dreams. You want to remember what you're dreaming about. Maybe someone was lying in your dreams, you know, and it's trying to give you that hint. It's trying to show you who we're talking about, right? You know? But, you know, also this could also mean, like, this is supposed to be when you wake up from your dreams to record it, but I also interpret this, because we have that star card being right here, is writing down your dreams, your actual, what you want to manifest or create or align with in your life, you know, from different elements. And there's, like, nothing wrong, just, like, throw it onto a page and don't think too much about the formatting just yet. It's just something so you can write it down. Okay. Carving that mineral. Okay, I'm trying to read chat, and then I'm like, okay, I get paused. Okay, so then the 4th one is we have sync with the moon, okay? And this is just probably in reference, because I said, I've been talking about it a lot, and we actually have a moon card right here. You can go as syncing with the moon, as in the moon, which actually, what is it in right now? Oh, I gotta fix that. Oh, it's because I have it in this page. It is in Aries, isn't it? I think the moon is in Aries. Oh, God. Yeah, the moon is in Aries. Aaron's gonna be super feisty. I kind of feel a little bit bad for the people that work with him right now. He gets a little aggressive. His moon is in Aries. So, but you might want to work with, you don't have to just work with, like, the new moon in Cancer coming up. You don't have to just work with the full or the new moon. You can work with whatever the moon is in right now, which, like I said, in Aries, this is that, taking charge energy. This is that fire energy. But it deals with your emotions, but that's like maybe your motivation to kind of get you going. Like, if people, I think anger can also be something used to benefit, to get you going. And it's just like anger because you want this change. You want things to change. You don't want to be stuck here anymore. You don't want stagnant energy. You're going to get moving. You're going to get going on things, okay? So keep that in mind with syncing with the moon. This may be something, or you want to plan between now and the Cancer, you know, the new moon in Cancer, as you're gearing up for it and preparing for it to sync with that energy, so that you're releasing stuff. So by the time, because we're releasing from that full moon in Capricorn, so we can have space to manifest and create something on this new moon. So keep that in mind. Okay, did I miss anything? Does that count? Yes, it does. It does. I just read that now. Shiny rocks. Lynx rocks. Expect being mine. Yes. Love the crystal idea. In one way already. Yep. I feel that too. I feel that too. Mine's a little bit chaotic. But yeah, so thank you so much for everyone being here. If there's anything else you guys like to see for these readings, for these styles, I think everyone kind of does, like, at the very end we kind of do the pick 1, 2, and 3. I'll keep adding that into here. I think that's really fun. Please make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please, please, please. If you have any other requirements, recommendations, any other style videos, again, more videos will be coming to YouTube. I promise they are. I'm trying to get through the rest of this month to get my teeth basically fixed and done, so I don't have an appointment every week. I like to recoup after each appointment, because I mean, my mouth is swollen. I can't I need to talk. I need to be able to talk to you, okay? You feel it? I need to be able to talk to it. So I'm hoping after this month, come August, I'll be able to produce more content without having to space a lot of recovery time into my schedule. But if you guys like shorter, like, I can do shorter videos, because I can just throw a filter on those. I can throw those in TikTok. So if there's anything as a requirement, or like something you would like to see that for TikTok, for whether it's tarot, oracle, let me know. If you're looking for more oracle readings, I will be posting those on TikTok. I'm actually going to record one after this. Later message taken. Oh, YouTube. I will be posting one after this. When I record it, post it later on tonight. So some of you may not see it till tomorrow. That's absolutely fine. But please make sure to interact with that as well, so I can grow my TikTok account. So I can just reach. I just need to reach that 1,000. I need to reach that 1,000 right there. Thank you so much. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. We can keep chit chatting in the Discord if there's anything else. I hope YouTube fixes its shit. We're gonna fight. It's an Aries moon. We're gonna fight. Okay, and hopefully I see all of you later on this week, alright? Many blessings to you, everyone who's coming across this video. Many blessings to you. May abundance, prosperity reach you wherever you are at, okay? And have a wonderful week. Mwah! I will see you all later. Bye!